Welcome back to Coding Drift. In today's video, we will be learning about Model Context Protocol. So before starting with the video, right, I have one request. Most of you watch my videos, but you don't subscribe to the channel. So please do subscribe to the channel so that it motivates me to upload more videos. So without further ado, let us get started with the video. So before understanding what is MCP, right, let's first understand why do we need MCP. So what was the problem faced so that MCP was introduced? So when you want to integrate, let's say SERP API for Google search to your agent or AI workflow, right? You will have to write a bunch of code based on their API. So this code is called glue code. So you want to avoid that glue code. Also maintaining this code becomes a headache once you have a lot of integrations. Let us say the API changes, right? Then you have to change your code. And before MCP, there was no specified way for LMs to connect with tools or resources. So MCP brings in the standardization to connect with the external system. Now let us understand what is MCP. So let us go to the official documentation for that. So Model Context Protocol was introduced by Anthropic almost a year ago. So this is the website modelcontextprotocol.io. Let us read the specification. MCP is an open source protocol that enables seamless integration between LLM application and external data sources and tools. So this standardization was lacking, so they introduced this protocol. So to remember easily, I read it like this. So it's a protocol for providing context to the model. Context is nothing but context about external data or external tools. So here it says, right, whether you're building AI-powered IDE or enhancing chat interface or creating custom AI workflows, MCP provides a standardized way to connect LLMs with the context they need. So to reiterate, it's a protocol to provide context to the model or LLM. Next, let us understand the MCP architecture. So it follows a client server architecture. So how we have web applications today, right? The client running in the user's browser and servers mostly running on the cloud. So these are the core components. We have the application host process running in the client machine. So one host can have multiple MCP clients. So each client will connect to one server. Servers can be either hosted in the remote cloud or it can be hosted in the local machine as well. Let us say you want to provide a server for local files, you can have that server. And if you have a local database, right, you can have a server for that as well. And for accessing remote resources, right, you will have the servers running over the HTTP. So there are two types of transport. Transport is nothing but the way of connecting client with server. One is STD-IO, that means you are connecting over the standard input output. That is, you have both client and server in the same machine. If the server is in a remote machine, then you will be using streamable HTTP. In this video, we will be building a MCP server from scratch using STD-IO. For streamable HTTP, I'll be doing a separate video. And we will not be delving much into the client side because we already have clients like Cursor, VS Code, or Cloud Desktop. So we will be using them. And coming to the server features, right? There are three important features. One is prompt, that is predefined template. Let us say you want to use the same template again and again, right? Instead of copy pasting, we can have predefined templates. And if you want, you can optionally pass some parameters to that so that the prompts are generated and sent to the LLM. Next is resources. Let us say you want to provide additional context to the model, right? Then you can use this resources. The next is tools. The most popular thing, you might have heard MCP tools a lot of times. So these are executable functions that will allow LLMs to perform certain operations on the external resources. So these are also called as primitives. So you can see example prompts. We can get prompts using slash commands or menu options. We'll be seeing this in action in VS Code. Then resources to get file contents or Git history or database records or anything like that. Then we have got tools to make API post request or write. Mostly it is used for write operations. It is not necessary that you have to use it only for post operation or write operations. You can use it for read operation as well. So usually how it goes, right? You will read some records, then you send that context to the LLM and you tell the LLM to do certain operations, which are usually write operations. So that's it about the theory part. In the next video, let us implement MCP servers from scratch in Python.